The Prime Minister is expected to give a speech later today at a joint operations base not far from Mosul. But even though victory was declared yesterday, operations, including airstrikes, continue today to clear the remaining few hundred square meters in the old city that remain in IS hands. And given the density of the urban areas and with civilians still trapped there, it's a really very slow process. The security forces have to go through the neighborhoods, house by house, and they are still incurring casualties through snipers and suicide bombers. And one of the biggest challenges, in fact, has been to separate the civilians that are coming out of the city from IS fighters. Several screening centers have been set up in the old city to check the identity of the young men that are emerging against several databases to determine whether they are, in fact, civilians as they seem to be, or if they are IS fighters who are trying to get away. And this is a very complicated process, one that is likely to be fraught with many mistakes, and one that could potentially further increase tensions between the Sunni population and the Shia majority forces.
Simona, you mentioned civilians. Of course, this campaign has had a devastating effect on them. Tell us more.
Well, an unknown number of civilians are, in fact, still trapped in the old city. Over 900,000 have already been displaced and have fled. The people that continue to come out are in horrible condition. They have been for weeks or even months on end without proper access to food or water or healthcare. And you can really see that these people are devastated. They're in fear, having endured both coalition airstrikes as well as attacks by the IS group. And in fact, the UN humanitarian coordinator said yesterday that the levels of trauma that we are seeing are some of the highest anywhere. What people have experienced is really unimaginable. The level of destruction is such that it's really hard to imagine that life for these people will return to normal anytime soon.